Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Good Morning Soul. And today, I thought we'd talk about some animals. Baby, you and me, we ain't nothing but mammals. No, not those kind of animals. Today, I want to talk about aesthetically, what is like the best animals, and not just aesthetically, like there's so many values to animals, you know, like the most cuddly ones, the most I don't know, whatever else you like to do with your animals. Whichever ones, fish tanks might as well just be display. So fish might as well just be in the display category. The most like interesting to see when you go to the zoo, you know, there's qualities of animals, and maybe if you're a hunter, like you hunt animals for fun, you like to kill animals for sport. Maybe you're into that. Like, I'm sure that has different qualities. What else is there? Stuff like that. Weird intro at the side. My favorite animal growing up was the zebra, which it remains to be my favorite animal. And I remember as a kid, there was this one student in my class who was obsessed with chickens. He would just joke about chickens. Chickens were like the funniest thing to him. And like to counter his like jokes about chickens, like I just thought of a random animal. I was like, zebras. Like zebras like are way funnier. So it was kind of like his meme was battling against my meme, and zebras was just what I came up with. And ever since then, it's become my favorite fucking animal. I remember as a kid, like, I thought Komodo dragons were really cool. For a time, they were my favorite animal. I thought dolphins at one point was my favorite animal. All of those are great choices. Komodo dragons still kick ass. But the thing with, and dolphins are, like, beautiful creatures that, like, are actually kind of terrifying, but they're still amazing and beautiful. And like, if I go out at my work and stare at the ocean, I'll see a dolphin from time to time. And if you go to an aquarium, they have amazing tricks. Dolphins, like, I would love to have a pet dolphin. I would love to have a million amazing pets. But, you know, we don't live in those types of worlds, unfortunately. But before I get into why the zebra is the most amazing animal of all time, I kind of want to just give a little bit of a backstory. So, other than that whole chicken thing, like, I remember my grandmother, she bought me this movie called Racing Stripes, which is about a zebra, like, becoming a racehorse. It's a very cheesy, dumb family movie. But I held on to that DVD as kind of like a memory of her after she passed away. And basically any of the gifts she gave me became like kind of memories for her, even my copy of Kingdom Hearts. And there was a small like child, like my mom had a friend and she had a kid, and she would just let this kid like into my movie collection, just kind of like borrow shit, and I never got any of that shit back. And she borrowed like 5 movies, one of them being Racing Stripes. So I no longer have that memory of my grandmother, because that little girl decided to steal it. That is unfortunate. But I do have zebras. I have zebras as my favorite animal, and that movie is, you know, also part of the reason why. And I think like recently I was able to go to this place. It was like a type of farm where you get to drive your car out into this field, and they just let your like animals roam all over the place. You basically can just feed a bunch of types of animals, and they just wander. They walk up to your car because they know you're gonna feed them, because they give you a bucket of food. And there was zebras there. I got to feed a zebra. I got to pet a zebra, like, from my car. It was the most amazing experience ever. That on top of all the other cool animals. Like, I gotta reach out of my car and then throw food at a giraffe, and it ate it. Like, What type of experience is that? That's crazy. But the zebra, like, is a majestic horse. Horses are majestic. They're amazing creatures. Zebras are better versions of those. They're more colorful, and sure, they're dirty a lot of the time. Like, I've never gone to a zoo where it wasn't just caked in dirt. But when they're clean, they look amazing. They look majestic like a horse, but they got these colorful stripes. Is it white with black stripes or black with white stripes? The world may never know. That's a dumb joke. By the way, that they have like white underbellies. Like, there's a line going down their torso, so they're obviously kind of white with black stripes. If you had to pick, like, they're more white than they are black, but that's, you know, whatever. Another reason why I really like zebras is, like, I don't know. Like, I would like to ride a horse, and riding a zebra would also be cool. And other than that, just like zebra patterns, like we have a zebra blanket at my house. Like, things with that aesthetic, like, are just cool. Like, things that are like bumblebees, like black and yellow, like they steal that from the bumblebee, and I steal that from a zebra. Like, and sure, like, I don't even like saying zebras are my favorite animal, because, like, on a day-to-day practice, I'm much more likely to see a dog or a cat. People shove dog and cat videos in front of my face all the time. It's much more likely that that's gonna happen to me. So I might as well just make those my favorite animal. I can actually, like, hold and pet and, like, have fun with these animals. I'm never gonna, like, chill with the zebra. So it's like, why is that even my favorite animal? Why isn't that everyone's favorite animal, in all honesty? I'm never gonna, like, see a fucking gorilla and hang out with it. I'm never gonna see an alligator, and I'm never gonna see a Komodo dragon. So it's like, why do people even choose these for their favorite animals? When at the end of the day, it's like, you might as well just like cats and dogs. And then some people have, like, cooler, more specific stuff, in all honesty. But I'm gonna stick with zebras, you know, just kind of because it's been associated with me at this point. Like, people, like, my aunt got me this little zebra thing, and she got me that blanket. So I feel like I gotta stick to it, you know? And, like, when I think of animals, like, I just, like, it's like their Pokemon. You just think, oh, which one of you has, like, the best art design? And it's funny because Lugia is a very similar, like, that's my favorite Pokemon, and it has a similar, like, it has an underbelly with it that's a different color. It, you know, very simple, very similar to a zebra in a type of way. Maybe that's just my, like, visual eye candy, that type of stuff. But anyway, what is your favorite animal? Getting back to the first grade questions up today on Good Morning Soul. What is your favorite animal? Do you think this was a weird podcast? Do you not like judging animals on aestheticness? Because I kind of do that with everything, including humans. So, like, I can't really help that. I apologize. Let me know down below, what is your favorite animal? And tomorrow, I'll see you guys with another episode of Good Morning Soul. And until then, with that, I leave you.